everybody, welcome back. We are here to talk about one of my favorite parts about Killington, and that is the parks. Now we have all of our major parks underway. We've got Dreammaker, we've got the Stash, Nethland, and of course we're Slant on Idling. Like to stick around for the majority of the season, which is the Easy Street Progression Park, because let's face it, we're not pros quite yet, but we are getting there.
A man has to know his limits. That's what I say.
That's right. We don't want to host with a broken leg. It just doesn't look good.
That's right. And hopefully, as we progress, we'll be able to get up there into the Stash. That's my goal this winter, is to go down there and take some big hits.
Those are pretty big goals, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a tremendous amount of effort that goes into construction of these parks. And it doesn't just start when the snow flies. There's a lot that goes on during the summer, just making all those features. Well, we were lucky enough to catch a ride with Corey. We're going to jump in a snowcat with him while he dozes up some snow, grooms it out, and makes one of the parks for us. We're going to see what it's all about. Let's check it out.
Just go straight down the trail from your angle.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll check the nose over just a little bit.
10 fun. My name is Corey Tredden, Terrain Park Grooming Supervisor. I've been here for 8 years. I grew up here, riding here, and then you know, hanging out with the park staff in the parks, riding the parks. Of course, naturally wanted to be working in them. I started here in '04. I worked day crew that year, and then the next year I started grooming. I would just ride with the guy that used to do it every night after work usually, and just watched him, learned a bunch of stuff watching him and talking to him, and then started doing it. Figured there was got to be a better way that we could make it work out a lot easier. So easier and faster and more efficient. If we're not out here, we're usually in the shop. We're on day 4 of our park build on Timberline. Currently we're in lower Timberline. Terrain down here is a little mellower. Up top in upper Timberline, where we have the mini pipe, it's a little steeper up there, and there's a little bit more snow made, so we do some bigger stuff, still medium-sized jumps. It's a good progression area to learn down here. This park just lends itself to be very flowy in general. The trail is like, it's got a lot of turns and natural stopping places, flat areas, and then steeper areas. So it really like comes together pretty easily. It just makes sense where different features go. Like for instance, this rainbow box in front of us. Everybody may say, oh, well, you always have that box or some type of box on an elevated pad there. Well, down 2 feet underneath that is this like massive rock. So you can't really do anything else in this section other than have like a roll, a big pile of snow to bury that. I don't know, it's a delicate balance for us between risk and reward. You can build crazy big stuff with huge gaps, but you gotta take into effect the client that you have too. Like in the mainline park like this, we typically won't build like huge gaps or anything along those lines, but when it comes to something like Rails to Riches, you know, pretty much all the stops are thrown out. We do whatever we think would be cool. Clear, cold night, you know, with a full moon, and you can just see everything. You know, your light's in front of you, but you can still see, you know, all the way down the trail. And it's just, there's really nothing like that, you know. It's pretty cool. So that's what keeps me coming back.
Well, okay, that was an interesting and informative piece on how we build the parks here at Killington. We want to thank Corey for letting us ride along with him while he made those features on the park.
Thank you so much. And speaking of amazing things, we wouldn't be able to enjoy those parks without being able to get to the top of the mountain, which of course is why we have such an amazing lift operations team. And I'll give you yet another fun factoids later because it seems to be the trend of the day. And interestingly, we move as many people up this hill each day and more people each day than we have cows in the state of Vermont.
Moo. That's all I can say.
No, move. Moving on up the hill.
That's what I meant to say.
That's right. Now they're such a fabulous team, and we're going to meet up with one of their prime members to talk more about the lift operations here in Killington. So check it out.
When the lifts stop and you see a couple snowmobiles rolling in and the guys in black show up, they all sort of know. They just know it's going to be handled and off they go. I'm Gene Syria, manager of lift maintenance. Started June 20th, 1977. I've been a mechanic forever, seems like. I've always been a motorhead and worked on some really interesting pieces. Generally I'm here about 5:30 in the morning and I'll stay until it's done. And sometimes it's still light out and sometimes it's not. You're fighting a battle with nature and you don't always win. Sometimes you like to think you do, but it doesn't always happen. They see the lift running, they assume that it's going to keep running, and that's our job to make sure that happens. There's no glory here. We pat ourselves on the back when we need to, and you know, they don't know we're there, and that's great. If they don't know we're there, we're doing a good job. My guys, great. They can change things, they can change the way we do things. We're always either learning, teaching, or trying to improve on what we do, just to try to keep the efficiency up so we can do more things. Everything we do involves safety, and we're dealing with customers and people's lives basically. So you want to see as good a product as you can possibly get, an outcome. Well, when the lifts run fine, the lifts run fine. That's a beautiful thing. We've had a few really nice, beautiful days here, and there's a lot of people here enjoying things. The lift doesn't break down, that's fine. I mean, we're not here to do anything but make that run. You put your hands on things, you hear things, you use all your senses just to make sure that everything is correct. And when you walk up to a lift, you can tell if it's running well. You talk to it a little bit, and it'll tell you what it wants to tell you, and the rest you got to find out.
Hey everybody, we made it down to the Umbrella Bar, and I am here with one of my favorite members of the Killington crew, Jeff Alexander.
Good to be back, good to see you.
How are you? Good to see you too.
Good.
And we match, like we're opposite matching right now.
Opposite matching,
so we
yeah.
did that on purpose.
I know, we should have shred together
so
out
much
there.
Love.
Definitely.
Yeah, I miss you, man.
I
How
know,
are you?
good to see you back. You know, we got a lot of
Thank
snow,
you.
and it's good things are happening here.
Yeah,
good vibes at Killington, I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Now tell me a little bit about what's happening very quickly, very soon.
We're rolling right into college weeks.
Yeah.
And we have 2 college weeks here at Killington. We have so much happening,
That's
so we
a
have to
lot.
have 2 college weeks.
Yes.
The first week's pretty much sold out, and second week, packing them in still. And so we've got a lot of things happening. You go to Killington.com, you can find out what's happening all over the Access Road, as well as all the discounts that all the Access Road people are offering college students while they're here.
So that's what it's all about. It's about bringing college students to Killington, really growing the sport, and also letting them enjoy the hill all over the place.
Exactly, having a great time.
Not just the mountain itself, but a lot of the activities.
Definitely.
And getting discounts.
Exactly. Discounts helps. College kids aren't rich. We all know that.
That's true.
Definitely. But no, we've got some great on-mountain activities happening Monday the 5th and Monday the 12th. we have a stash gathering party. So basically it's a stash party, and we're first 100 college students there get free lunch on us. Free Monster, we got a ton of swag to give away. The next day we're doing DJ Dave's dating game at the Mahogany Ridge Bar on Tuesday.
Dating game?
Yeah, 6th and the 13th.
Oh.
And you get to win yourself an opportunity to have a date at the Wiley Barn, all expenses paid.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
You win not the girl, but you win the date.
The date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring your own girl.
Well, the girl might win the guy too. We're doing it flipping it around
Oh,
too.
just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Ladies, you might get lucky.
Exactly. So, and of course, the big Monster Energy College Wiley Barn party on Wednesday the 7th. DJ Prime from New York City, he's in house. He's going to tear it up.
He's
so,
awesome.
Definitely.
Big fan, big fan.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, rolling into the end of January, I know that's coming up on us pretty soon. Tell me more.
Well, we've got the Mini Shred Madness, All Little Munchkins. It's a great introduction to parks events, and that's going to be on the 17th of January. And then on the 24th of January is the K-Town Showdown. That's for the big guys. That's going to be in Dreammaker. Pretty large rail jam, and so that rolls out January for us on the event side.
Right on.
But I got to tease spring, because you know how spring is here at Killington.
Oh yeah, we're big on spring.
Oh, it's
all
beautiful.
Things spring.
I'm telling you. Fairmount Mogul Challenge, we pushed it back a week this year because we didn't want to conflict with the Easter holiday.
Yes.
So that's the 11th, 12th weekend. That's going to be bigger and better than last year, as usual.
Awesome.
And then we have a new spring concert in the works right now for the 18th of April. It's going to be right here at Superstar area. We're going to shut the road down.
What?
And we're going to put the bands right in the middle of the road on the 18th of April. And the next show will probably tease, maybe leak a little bit about what bands we've already booked.
Oh my gosh,
So-
that sounds like a really intense spring.
Exactly.
Like it just keeps getting bigger and better every single year.
We try. Exactly.
Just like us.
Exactly.
Yes, just bigger and
Not
better.
just bigger, you know?
No, we're
Yeah,
getting taller.
Exactly.
Yeah, bigger this way, maybe. But Jeff, thank you so much. And if anybody's looking for more details, where should they head?
Killington.com.
Cool.
And you'll be able to find the event schedule and the things to do. And you'll see everything dropped right down in front of you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, love.
Good to see you.
You too.
Hey, Kate, you know, we've had a great time up here on the hill, but our show is only half over. We've got 30 more minutes of fun coming your way. What's up next?
We are going to take a look at the entertainment report. So why don't you check that out while we get changed to head downhill.